Bill. You will no longer be a male model. 1, 2, 3.
Hi everyone, we're here with Kelei Baker-Leek and a new normal using hypnosis and meditation. Kelei has been a mentor, coach, and business consultant for most of her professional and personal life. She found using hypnosis along with traditional and non-traditional methods to be quick and effective in helping others to set their dreams into action and assist them with clearing barriers so they can define their choosing path.
Oh, thank you, Bill. I am so glad to be here with all of you, and I am so happy that you decided to join us at the Indy Holistic Hub. You are just enjoying so many loving souls who are here to help, to heal, to nourish. So let us get started here with a new normal. What will tomorrow look like? And if you are like me and all of us, we are bombarded with busy left brain activity. We are being thrown fearful suggestions every day on our television, in the news, you name it, that's what's happening. And never mind the fact that you already had a life going and you've already got some history in your life that may be traumatic, may not, but you may be worried about a job that you just lost, or you may have been cut back in hours. There are so many things going on. People who are in corporate are working overtime, they're downsizing. So busy brain, as I used to use this slide, that's where we were. Now we throw a pandemic, COVID, we throw all of this onto the busy brain, that left brain, which is your logical thinker. We start to feel exhausted. We don't know where we are with this burnout. And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it in my clients. We're all here. I feel it too. I want you to take a moment, because I did have a handout for you to look at. And as you're listening to me, I want you to just look down. I have a lot of yes, no's in there, but I want you to just check in on how you're feeling. But what does fear look like for you? I want you to just take a moment as you finish up just looking at those lines, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to just feel all this fear that is in the environment, it's in our nature. Just feel it. And how does it feel inside of your body? What we notice is that we start shallow breathing. You don't breathe deeply, it's short breaths. You start feeling your shoulders tighten up, your neck gets stiff, and all of a sudden you start feeling some pain in your lower back. There is so much that our body holds for us, and when we are in a fear state, it can be exhausting. It can be the seeds of illness. So as you're feeling just the fear of everything that we know is going on in our world as today, I want you to just ramp it up a little bit. Keep your eyes closed and just see if you can feel more fearful. I want you to just feel how your body tightens up, your breath gets even shorter. You start feeling that tightening in your thighs and your calves. Now, I want you to just bring that fear feeling down a little bit. I want you to just calm yourself. And even if you have to just take your hand and rub it on your arm, on this arm, just rub your arms. This is self-soothing, but it helps you to kind of connect to yourself and slow that down. Now, as we move on, I'm talking about confidence, but behind confidence, there are some other words. Calm, worthy, peaceful, confident. In that word, what does it look like for you? And when I use the word look as opposed to the word feel, I want you to visualize in your mind where you would see yourself. Where have you been in your life when you nailed nailed that presentation, which is what I'm hoping to do, or when you got that job, when you did an interview, when you learned to ride a bike, whatever the accomplishment is where you stood there and you felt like, I've got this, I've got this. I want you to have a visual picture of that in your mind. And sometimes people say, well, I can't visualize. Yes, you can. Everybody does. When you read a book, you visualize what is going on there. If I asked you what the color of your door is, you would know that color, but you can see that door in your mind's eye. So as we go into this place where we feel and see a picture inside our mind that we are confident. Now these two exercises are to help you feel differently and step into the power place in your life and in your mind and in your body. You are empowered to be you. And it seems that in our media today, everyone is taking our power away. They are spinning us in the fear that is ramping us up and causing us to be more susceptible to illness. So, now, as you close these eyes again, I want you to just feel how proud you are of yourself. I want you to feel how worthy you are of this. I want you to feel love. Feel love that is solely for you because it's of you. You know, you've made it to this point, and that's something. That is something. Now, as you open your eyes, I'm gonna flip over here to our next slide. The world is in constant change. It always has been. And somewhere in there, I got myself caught a little bit because it was like, wow, it was so wonderful, and now everything's changed. And really, it's always been changing, and it always will change. And if you think about it, what happened in the past? Well, we're here having this dialogue, and that means we came out of some decent DNA. So because I'm here, I got some DNA that got me here, and you did too. And in our past, in our history, this isn't our first rodeo. We've had pandemics, we've had wars, we've had political unrest, we've had depressions, we've lost jobs, we've reinvented ourselves. We can't forget who we are. So remember that past instead of all the traumas and the wounds that just make the suitcase you pull behind you that much heavier. So, what will happen in the future? Now, that's another place we can go into a vortex, and that's where you're worried about it. What's it going to be like? How are we going to know? What are the kids going to do? What is my job going to be here? Don't borrow trouble. Don't. Because I guarantee you, everything you worry about the future, 9 times out of 10, doesn't happen. It's just so much energy, though, that we put into it, trying to live for the future or live in our past. And when you are here and here, you aren't here. And you then miss the most important thing, the present moment. That's what it is, being present. I'm here with you. And I feel that this is a beautiful place in this moment. And that's all you've got to worry about. And if you let this go, and you quit worrying about this, you can become very present. And things to help you become present is when you feel that you're getting a little itchy and panicky, and I'm worrying about it again. I don't know what's going to happen. Well, I'm going to encourage you with some positive things here. I want you to start envisioning yourself capable, because you are. You may have some old voices in your head that play constantly, or a nasty critical editor in your head that constantly tells you you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you haven't got what it takes because those other people have got that, how could I possibly? We need to shut those down. And a lot of times with hypnosis, meditation, we can help you to quiet that down so that you can come into that beautiful right brain that knows exactly what you need to get around this obstacle. Your right brain is connected also very closely to your heart, which is where those emotions are connected to. And the problem with being overly lost in our left brain is that we lose sight of our feelings and we stuff them and we shove them back. And of course they go in that suitcase I was talking about, and it gets heavier and heavier. And what happens? It leads you to having, when you don't express, blow-ups. Just erratic things. You might lose your cool over something at work that you shouldn't have, you don't know why, or you yelled at your family members. You didn't mean to, but it's because you're dragging that suitcase full of that. So, when you envision yourself capable, you need to free yourself and your emotions. You gotta listen to this beautiful heart. You need to let the right brain help you out. It's the one that when you've tried everything, it'll go, well, what about this? Well, that's crazy. You try it and you get there. So trust it a little more. You know, we have simple things like reading, walking, listening to music. Music immediately puts you into your right brain. It helps you. Use it. It also taps into all your emotions. You know you can put something on and before long you start crying because it's so emotional, or it takes you back to a time. Music is healing. And I want you, and we're going to do this next, we're going to visualize yourself strong and full of power. And when I use the word power, I'm using it, and its definition is love. I'm not using we conquered, we took, we beat. No, we're using love because it is the most powerful force we have and the one that is so needed right now. So, and two, I want you, when you start checking in with people in your household, ask them how they feel. How are you feeling? Now you may get, oh, I'm fine. Come back around again. No, I really want to know how you're feeling. How did the day really go? You start having those heart-to-heart conversations. Somebody gets in there and talks with you. And of course, meditation is wonderful for de-stressing, just taking you down into a place of calm. There's lots of things you can get on podcasts or the Calm app, so those are wonderful. And turn off the news. Limit yourself on that time, because that negative news and friends, sometimes they're the ones you go to your friends to talk to, and all of a sudden you're in another vortex of, ooh. So give yourself space and check out that list of friends and see, are they the ones that lift you up and bring light to you, or are they the ones that drain you? When you figure that out, then you reassess. And also when we're feeling a little anxious, sometimes it's good to reach out and help somebody. Just get yourself out of your loop. You will do it immediately when you reach out to help somebody. And again, remembering what others have done. But I want to take you on this. Joy, bliss, happiness, and laughter. Don't let anyone take these away from you. And when you are doing what you love, or your occupation, or whatever, this has to be front and center. Your joy, your bliss. Don't let anybody take it. And don't dump it off somewhere. This is This is the most important thing in your world. And we don't really think about that, but it is. So check in with yourself. Take time to know yourself. I mean, really, know who you are. Ask yourself, how am I feeling? I'm drained, or I just don't have it in me. I think I need a nap. Check on it. And let go of all that does not serve you. And I know that sounds very easy, but it's easier than you think, because we make it like it's a mountain, but really it's not. Sometimes when you do let it go, everything else comes into play that is good. It opens. And loved Marilyn Monroe had a saying, sometimes things have to fall apart so good things can come together. Genius. Step into your life. Connect. These times have challenged us, but we do videos. We wear masks. We adapt. We're not fearful. We're competent, and we're courageous, and we're brave. So we get to step into that, and we're full of that loving power. So lift, and this last one I have here, and it's lean. Some of us are doers. We're constantly doing. We take care of people. We lift, and we never let anybody help us, and we forget that they love us, and they're standing there waiting to help and say, hey, lean here. Okay, no, you got it. And you don't let them in. So let the ones who love you, who want to help you when you lean a little, let them. Let them. So what I would like to do is go back, and I want you to just envision yourself. What will tomorrow look like? I want you to see yourself. I've thrown up a lot of words here. Love, bliss, your work, your life. We don't know what's ahead of us, but we know what's in us. So I want you to just close your eyes right now, and we're going to breathe in nice and deep. Breathe in and exhale. And this breath, I want you to breathe in peace and understanding. And I want you to exhale stress. Yeah. And breathe in yet again. And I want you to just feel your mind relaxing, your muscles relaxing. And on this next breath, I want you to feel your body relaxing. Feel your back loosening. Feel that lower back letting go. We hold a lot of worry and stress in that lower back. Let that go. Let it go. And as you breathe in yet again, I want you to feel the sunlight. Just feel light just flowing into you. Feel it moving all through you, warming you, and let that loving yellow light fill you with love for this vessel, this being that you are, accepting all that you are, flaws and all. That's you. It's beautiful. When you learn to love this, oh, the love you share with others is so much greater. And I want you to breathe in yet again. Now I want you to start visualizing yourself full of joy, full of peace, calmness, and feel your confidence flowing all through you. You are built of ages of beautiful DNA. You have a heart that looks and connects and has a holistic view of yourself. You're always working to do better. Be proud of that and know that that is what creates a healthy body, having your mind accepting all that you are. I want you to breathe in again and just see yourself wherever it is that you feel you're weakest at. I want you to see yourself confident, full of this love, ready to send the beautiful ripple out into this world. You see, when you are lifted, you lift others. And that's what we do. And the world needs us now more than it ever has. So I want you to feel that when you keep this joy and bliss and light within you, you step into being that loving soul, full of peace, able to stand and help others with your gifts. Just feel your gifts. Acknowledge them. And trust that they have what it takes to get you through this moment. And that's all you have to worry about, just this moment. And when you open your eyes, I want you to feel how good it feels to be who you are. So, thank you, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I think you are too.
Thank you so much, Kelei. I would love to hear how all of our viewers are enjoying themselves. What do you think of what Kelei just shared? Thank you so much. It's really appreciative at this time. You can find and follow Kelei at enlightenedsteps.com. You can also find her special offer and all of our market partner offers on our market partner page. Thank you so much, Kelei.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.